Hi, Adias here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to do a basic split inside the Roland RD-2000. All right, let's get started. Now, what is a split? A split is when we have two or more sounds inside the keyboard, but they're in different sections of the key bed. For example, a very common split would be to put a piano on one side of the key bed and a bass on the other. So let's go ahead and learn how to do that now. So inside the RD we have our piano and right on top, and let's go ahead and look for the split button, which is over here on the right hand side. I'm going to press this button and automatically the RD-2000 sets a split point for me. So let's take a listen now. So here is C. So did you hear it? There's the piano, bass right there. So very quickly, we just by pressing the split button on the right side of the keyboard, we have a nice split in the sound. That's great, but what if we want to adjust the split point? Very easy to do. Just press and hold the split button and use the key bed, and wherever you touch, that is where the split point is going to be. So in this example, let's go ahead and touch C3. So there is the bass, there's the piano. So in this case, I want to switch it to B2 right there. So this should all be bass and this will be piano. Very, very easy. So let's give it a listen. Very quick. Now, what if I wanted to put a different sound on the piano side, on the upper side of the keyboard? Very easy. So that piano is, if we look, it's in zone 1. So if I wanted to adjust that piano, I would just go ahead and press the zone edit button right here. And now whatever I do on top of the sounds is going to affect that particular zone, which is zone 1. So I might want to go ahead and put an electric piano, maybe a vintage EP, the 1975 Time, and let's give it a listen. There it is right there. Great. Now what if I wanted to go in and say, you know, I like that electric piano sound that I have on the upper side of the keyboard, but I don't necessarily like the bass sound that was automatically chosen for me. Well, when we do a split inside the RD, the split is automatically assigned to zone 4. So if I wanted to adjust the bass, which lives on zone 4, I press the zone edit button right above, right there. So zone edit. So now whatever I touch inside the tone area, the tone category buttons, is going to affect zone 4, which is where the bass is. So let's go ahead, we're going to stick to bass, and I'll go ahead and spin the dial wheel, and we can see all of our basses. But if I wanted to, I can use my cursors to go left or right. Synth bass, guitar too much, acoustic basses. So maybe I want to go ahead and do maybe an acoustic bass, and I can hear a couple of them. See if there's one that I like real quick. We just choose this one. And maybe I don't like the volume. I can always adjust the volume of those instruments just by using my fader. So now I just went ahead and adjusted an electric piano in the upper and then a acoustic bass in the lower. So let's give it a listen. So now let's go ahead and save this split that we created inside the RD-2000. So when we're editing any of the tones inside the RD, it does not overwrite the tone. Everything that you do is written to a program. So if I wanted to save this split, all I have to do is write the program with that split. So I press the right button right here on the right side of the keyboard. It's just named a random program name. I can go ahead and press and hold Shift and use my cursor to the right to delete that. And just for our purposes, I'll just title this split. So I'll go ahead and highlight it, put in the other letters, and I can do uppercase and lowercase by going up and down by using my cursor arrows. Now that I have that named, I press the enter button, and I can decide which of the 300 program spots I want to put this particular program. So I can go ahead and use the dial wheel and just scroll through. That's one way. I can go up and down using the bank buttons on the different banks, and I might go ahead and put this in the last bank right here, bank O, and I might put it at bank O1. So I press enter and it asks me, are you sure? Yes. and okay. So now that particular split I just wrote is inside the RD waiting for me in a program so I can use it at any time. So as you can see, creating a split inside the RD-2000 is very easy. Remember, upper is on zone 1 and the lower part is zone 4. Okay, if you have any further questions, please hit us up. I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.